What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We are back finally. I know I've been away, really, not streaming much lately, but we've been building this golf course for about a week now, and it finally is completed. And it took us a little while to I mean, we've spent so many hours on this golf course. I actually made another one. Unfortunately, I can't delete the other one. I added a couple of changes, just kind of last minute. I had to add another tree on a specific hole on number 2, and then I had to fix the green on number 7, and so we did that. So we got 2 golf courses technically uploaded. Same golf course for the most part. Everything's pretty much the same other than those 2 changes. Unfortunately, I can't get rid of the other one, but that's why you got to kind of be sure. We got to be sure that we you know, are actually done whenever we are done making the course. So my course is the one that you're gonna want. So like the one that I made changes to, the final version, is the one on top right here. You'll notice the difference between them because the pictures are kind of the same, which is my fault. I probably should have picked a different picture, but see how there's a bunch of fairway down here and there's less fairway? The one with less fairway is the one that you want. So we are going to play we're going to play this 4 times, and we're going to play all 4 different tees. So, or not tees, pins, all 4 different pins. So we're going to play the blue tees, obviously back tees. The course doesn't play that long. We'll play the first tee, first pins. And then we will play we're just gonna go medium wind direction. We'll play wind direction out of the northeast. We're just gonna let the green speeds and stuff default, which is basically what I said. I think it's normal and fat, or normal and firm, normal and then firm greens. All right, so let's go play the first pin locations. So that's what we're gonna do.
And I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Guess what? It's time for the golfs. And today we begin with a first hole par 5.
All right, number 1, par 5. Here we go. Wind's gonna be right in our face with this northeast wind. Like I've said before, it's a pretty realistic wind. And really, we should not that it matters, but I made the tee markers really wide. I think they're like 20 feet. I made them as wide as they can go. That way it gives people a little bit of freedom to move around, because you're not going to be able to change the tee markers. So here we go. First tee ball. Quad perfect. Here we go.
Okay, about 215.
So we could lay up here.
So.
We're not going to. We're going to go over the tree. We're going to actually try to get this there. We don't want to be long. We don't want to be past the pin too much. It's going to be a nightmare putt if we are. But I'm going to try to actually get it there too. It's hit really good.
And your approach is heading right at the pin.
Okay, not a bad spot. Believe it. This kind of sucks. We're kind of too far. We cannot hit the spinner. Might hit the tie spinner, honestly. Just play it a little bit long. We just don't want to be past the hole here. Like, that's perfect. That's literally, I mean, it's not dead perfect, but it's pretty good. It's below the hole. Like, you guys see this green? Don't want to be above the hole. Breaks basically back right to bottom left, which is where we are. We should make this putt, honestly. God.
Okay,
It's good effort.
This one is for par.
Man, par in this hole just feels like bogey, though. This is an easy hole. Especially if you hit the ball off the tee where I hit it.
Stay at even par here. Good to see.
This is number 2.
All right, second
I went through and did the cameras earlier tonight. Did the cameras, did you know, everything. Like finished up all the final touches. We're gonna go down a club. We don't want to be in the water. There's a chance you could go in the water with the wind like this, up and over this hill. It releases as soon as you get over the hill. It releases big time. You want to go down the left side, just like that. Couple trees blocking out. If you go too far right, you can get behind one of these 2 trees over here to the left, and if you do that, it's not gonna be good for you.
Second shot here
You're
on hole number 2.
probably gonna make par if you're lucky. And this is a pretty easy hole. You're gonna have like a flip wedge into the green. It's a back right pin, probably the easiest pin, so that's why it's number 1. But we got a really good lie too. We're gonna throw some spin on this. Actually, no, we're not. 104 at 15 yards. We're not gonna spin this at all, actually. This should get there. It's really, really good. It gets up a touch, yep.
Go out there, champ.
Right below the hole, too. This is perfect.
10 feet to the cup. And this one's breaking just a little bit to the left.
All right. Ooh, it almost snuck out on us. We almost pushed it out of there. Snuck a birdie, you know.
And after that one, you'll go down to
These are my cameras. Look at this. Look at this whole camera right here. You guys like that? That's awesome.
We've got a headwind blowing in our face on this one.
This pin's like dead front, I believe. Like dead center. We're gonna go like right here. Yeah, dead center up front. You got like an inverted hump right here on the left side. Green's pretty flat though, for the most part. We're gonna take the 4-iron. We're up about 192 plus about 15. Just gonna hit this as hard as we can. We're just gonna try to hit it pretty straight. Quad perfect. Might have to bounce on. Oh no, it's deep. It's a little deep. Not bad though. Must have miscalculated that wind. Actually, I did, because it wasn't 15 extra yards. It was about 13 or so.
This one's breaking to the left.
All right, here we go. Decent look, not the greatest, but it's quad perfect too.
Looking okay.
It really breaks a little more than I thought. Seeing like if we would have been about 5 feet closer, it wouldn't break. It would not have broke that much. So, all right, 1 under through 3. Back-to-back par 3s, by the way.
Under after that one.
Might have heard me say it in my earlier videos, my other videos, but back-to-back par 3s on the front and on the back, both sides. That's really good. Needs to get a little further left, but it's safe. A little long. This will be a little bit downhill, breaking right to left.
Safely. All right, here's a 23-footer.
I like about right there. Should have made it. Ooh. A little too much break.
And this next putt for the par.
All right, so we got par.
Okay, moving on. And currently 1 under for the day.
All right, number 5.
Wind is
This is
blowing
basically
left to
behind
right.
all the other holes. So like every hole that we played so far is to the right of the cart path, basically. Like one green is right to the right of where this green is. So there's a ditch down here. Honestly, if you're a little bit short of the ditch, that's fine. This hole plays about 424. In real life, it only plays about 3. It probably only plays about 391 to 395. So this plays a little bit longer than it does in real life, but honestly, that's probably not a bad thing.
Ooh, just tattooed that drop.
All right, it's up on the flat spot.
We've got about 135 yards or
It's a little,
so
it's
to
pretty
go
flat
here.
behind the ditch. If you get into the ditch, it can be, you know, you can somewhat get a little bit of a flat lie down there, but you have to be like right in the middle of the ditch to get one. We got 9 mile an hour. We're going to take another club because 9's about 12, 13, 13 plus 6. We need about 20 extra yards roughly, give or take. I like about right here. Just hold like a little fade into it. Come on, wind. Grab it.
Shot's having a bit of fade to it.
A little deep, a little deep, a little deep. Might come back a
Okay,
little.
We're on the green.
Maybe not.
You could go to 2 under.
This is a little
putt.
slope too right here, like a little mini slope coming off the
Careful with
rough
this one,
line.
going downhill to the right. So far, so good.
We made it.
Continuing.
Oh, look at that, just snake right in there, curl right in there. Let's go, that's a big putt. I'm just gonna let you guys in on a little inside secret with this course. There's not a lot of easy putts because just about every green slopes from back to front pretty decently, and it was made like that on the game as well. For that's how I made it. There are some flat greens. There's a couple of them, but even then, like, you're gonna have a little bit, little subtle breaks here and there. All right, we got, like I said, everything right of this tree line, right of the fence, is out of bounds. So wind's helping a little bit. Wind's helping us keep it, but we're gonna play a little safe. We're gonna play about right here. Don't want to go long either. Driver will get you in trouble on this hole, especially if you can't carry the creek, which nobody's gonna probably be able to do unless you have a powerhouse and your guy hits the ball a mile, and you're probably gonna need a tailwind as well. So what you're gonna want to do is basically just put 3 wood down here.
About 110 yards.
Give yourself a wedge in. I've seen a couple people. I've seen the creek be carried in real life, but it's rare. It's like super rare. You'll almost never see it happen. All right, so we're up about 6 yards, playing about 118, maybe a little bit less with the wind. Wind's kind of helping. So we'll play about 112-ish. We don't want to be too long, but we don't want to be short. There's a little bit of false front. You got the bowl over here to the right. I think I like this right here. Hold it a touch, but that's not a bad thing. We're gonna be in the bowl.
Nice
That kinda
stroke on
sucks.
the green.
That's not the worst thing though. It's better than chipping.
And from 25 feet out. This one's going uphill. Looks like it's moving right to left.
I like this right here.
Oh, look at this thing.
Quad perfect.
Oh, ever so close.
Too much break.
Hitting that birdie.
See, that's not bad though. That's not a hard putt.
Tap in here.
We just played too much break,
Nicely hold.
Our 2 under going into 7. We need like
Currently sitting
birdie,
at
birdie,
2
eagle here,
under par.
birdie, birdie, birdie to finish the front 9. These are
We are on the
all 3 of these
seventh
holes are
hole. Let's
very
see what we can
scoreable, especially with the wind. This is somewhat drivable. If you, and see, we don't really want to, I've already hit one left over here, right here. You don't want to be left, but you don't really want to be right either. You just want to be, you know, down the middle. I know that's obviously the point of the game, but at least if you're right over here, as long as you don't get to that tall shit, like okay, we're barely in the rough. At least we don't have trees in our way. We can get one over this grass bunker, this grass hump pretty easily, especially with this pin location. Might hit the recovery shot actually. I think I will. I'm gonna play it to right here. This kind of goes uphill. I fixed this green because it was messed up in this back right portion. Should kick out of that. Okay. Got lucky that it kicked out of there.
Thinking this will take you to 3 under. Well, this one's starting out.
Made it.
Okay. Ooh, continues to be good.
Pushed it right in. It probably would have missed if we
Fantastic.
didn't push it. It's a big putt.
And after that one, you're 3
Especially
under.
after hitting that drive right. Pulling that drive.
Okay, par 4, 8th hole. That's
Number 8, straightforward. You don't want to be right. Right is no good. If you're right, you're probably going to make par at best. It's basically a penalty shot with those trees. That's perfect.
Looks like this one's pretty safe.
Should get over the ditch. Yeah, look at that. Just crawled over the ditch into the wind. We love to see it.
45 yards.
This hole actually plays a little bit longer than what it does in real life as well, but that's because we got the T markers all the way in the back. I made it as hard as possible by putting T markers all the way in the back, which basically makes the hole about, I don't know, 30, probably somewhere to 30 yards longer in real life, maybe even 35, 40. All right, it's about 148 into the wind. We need to hit something that goes roughly about 160-ish. This should be okay. The green actually does slightly break a little bit left. This is one of the flatter greens on the golf course. There's a little subtle breaks around the green, but that's about it. That's really good. We pulled it a touch though. Might be in the rough. Okay.
And that approach was a bit wayward.
That sucks.
And this is your 3rd shot.
We're gonna have to chip this one in then. That's what that means. I'm gonna go for it too. I'm gonna try to chip it in. We're not trying to get this close. We're trying to make it.
Oh, no.
Okay. Man, that sucks. Walking around, you know, walking off the green with par on that, you know, that specific hole, not the, not ideal. It's an easy hole. One of the easier ones on the course. All right, we're gonna move our tee spot. Honestly, we're gonna go as far right as we can. Like I said, I made the tee markers pretty wide. That way you guys have room to move it around a little bit. Because they obviously don't change. I almost wish you could put different tee marker spots for each round. That would be something that they could add. That would be really, really cool. Kind of like how you can change pin spots for each round. You can change tee marker. That'd be cool. All right, here we go. That's no good.
Yeah, the swing was
That's
a little
gotta
bit
get
rough
down.
on that one.
Ditch is right here. We get the little grass ditch. We're at the end of it
Okay,
too.
we are in the deep stuff currently.
Basically a penalty shot here. We're just gonna lay up the recovery here and hit a wedge into the green. Try to get birdie and move on. Basically, you're not getting eagle though once you hit one in here.
I think you caught enough of the ball.
And we're in the
here
rough.
out of the
Yeah.
rough. We are in the deep stuff here.
I did make the rough a little bit difficult. We're gonna hit an approach. Shit, I'm just hoping that we can get birdie, honestly, at this point.
Yeah, this one might be a bit much out of the rough.
We got one that's straight downhill.
Feet to go. This one's gonna go down the hill and right to left, I believe.
All right, chat. Wish me luck here. Wish me luck. Missed it left. I pushed it just a tad, bro. At least we left it like, I wouldn't say we left it short, but we made it to where it didn't run past the hole about 3 feet, because it might go off the green if we do that. That's a disappointing par. Disappointing par. We gotta, I mean, we parred both par fives. That is very disappointing. We're gonna have to birdie eagle like a 2 or 3 under on the back with the par fives would be great. Number 10 is just straightforward down the hill. Kind of bends a little bit to the right, but nothing crazy. Fairway does kind of slope right to left. And we should have about a wedge in hand if we hit a good drive here. We're just going to go left of this tree, let the wind take it over. Unless we pull another one. That's in the gallery. As long as it gets past the tree, we'll be fine. We're up underneath of it. Okay.
Okay, and as we set this one up, it's deep into this rough. Just
it's a good angle coming in at least. And our lie is fucking brutal, chat. Brutal. I'm gonna hit the recovery shot and I'm gonna hit the 8-iron. We're just gonna try to muscle this there. It is a pretty flat lie up here. The further left you go, the more slopey it'll get. Quad perfect. Should be on the green. Okay, this actually turned out really, really good, actually. Have a little left to righter down the hill, but it's a makeable putt after that tee ball.
Like a bit of a break in this one to the right.
Right here. No. I even pulled it slightly too. Still missed it high. Damn.
Currently 3 under par for the day.
Here's number 11 on the top of the hill, going down the hill. Slopes pretty good right to left.
And here we go. Par 4, 11th hole. Let's do it.
I mean, just a beautiful hole. Beautiful hole. We designed this hole very, very good. I think if you guys played the course in real life, you guys played this hole, you would be like, you would be amazed, I think, with how identical it looks. And that is perfect. Should kick left. Oh yeah, as long as you're like left of the tree, should get to the fairway. I will say I thickened the rough to where you don't get as much of a kick out of the rough. The rough firmness is very low, so it to kind of penalize, because the course is pretty, I wouldn't say it's easy, but it's not super tight, and so I really just tried to like put emphasis on penalizing shots that land in the rough. And the further down the hill you go, by the way, in the fairway, the more slopier it gets. So honestly, the fact that this stayed kind of a little bit high on the fairway is a good spot to leave it. All right, we're gonna hit this 50-degree. So we got about 7 yards. This should be good, and then we're gonna play it about right here. Oh, it's perfect. Okay, it's a good spot to leave it. Found the green. Shouldn't spin too much back. You probably could spin this off the green if you have a lot of spin.
This one's moving to the right.
It's got to be about right there. Would love to make birdie here. Yeah. Ooh. Low lipper. Here's number 12. Back in the corner. Coming back up, big ditch right there in the middle of the two fairways. You don't want to be there.
Okay, here we go. Par 4.
Slightly uphill from the tee box, and the green is a nightmare. And you don't want to miss, because you can drive to this tree. You can drive one over the ditch. Ditch looks pretty realistic. You could lay it back here, hit like a 9-iron into the green, pitching wedge into the green. We're not going to do that, especially with that pin in the back. And then you want to stay away from that tree as much as possible, obviously. If you get up, I've already tested it. Being up like over here underneath the tree, behind the tree, you're fucked. Which you're fucked in real life anyways. But yeah, it's not a good place to be. That is perfect. Absolutely perfect.
All right, second shot on the 12th.
We're far enough to hit the spinner. Up the hill. We're just gonna throw this back there. Hold it a little, but that is okay. We probably needed to go up another club. Yeah, that uphill shot. Like I said, I've only played this course a couple of times. Obviously, like testing stuff. I didn't really test too much though. Like I haven't hit that shot very many times. So the more and more we play, the better, the more familiar we'll get with that shot. This one is a breaker. Wow, I can't believe that's not enough break. I'll be honest.
6 feet to the cup.
Gotta make par. Yep. All right, bogey for your round. Still going 4 under. Need to find some birdies here.
4 under par.
Back-to-back par 3s. 13's par 3. 14's a par 3. So here we go. Small greens too. The greens are small. And they're like that on purpose. Because they're like that in real life. So I tried to make them as close to, as close to humanly possible, 1 for 1. And I think we did a pretty good job. So see, I hit this perfect. It might go in the hole. Closed it a little, but that's okay. It's better than being down the hill. Don't want to be left of the flag here, left of the green down the hill. So you're basically flopping one back up, and you got no green to work with this pin location. You'll be down there where the crowd is.
I think this one's breaking pretty hard, right to left.
I put the crowd in spots that I thought would be convenient and just kind of where they should be, and so the gallery was put in place by me personally, and hopefully they're in good spots. From what I've done testing wise, I think they're in good spots. This is a breaking son of a gun. Like I said, you want to be below the hole. We made it.
Well, continuing to look good.
We made it. You want to be below the hole so you don't have to make putts like that. Below the hole, you're going to have more, less breaking putts, more up the hill. The further left, further right of the hole, and the further past the hole you go on a lot of these greens, you're going to be putting downhill, and it's going to be breaking a lot.
Bring it down to 5 under. So
that's big there, big there. All right, back right location. This green is nasty.
And now the 14th hole at the par 3.
We're going to tee it up a little further right, get away from these trees, try to hook one here into the breeze. Just a touch. All right, I'm going to say we got about... I'm going to say we need about 6 yards plus another 7. We need about 13 yards. And honestly, I'm just going to stay with this 7-iron. Right there. Don't want to be right of the pin though. Right of the pin is no bueno, so this wind's kind of helping with that. Wind's got it a little bit. It's gonna be just left of the flag. Should be the right club though. Let's go.
Nice approach. Good stuff.
There is a hump right here that's like 2 of my characters left right here. If you guys, I don't know if you guys can tell. We made it just right of the hump. This is a fucking stupid putt though. I like about right here. We should have kept it where it was at, man. Oh, it fell in! Oh my god, it fell in!
A row.
Chad, you never seen anything like that in your life. It fell in down the hill. Oh my god, I almost gotta see that again. Chad, I gotta see that again. Hold on. Oh my god, I gotta see this again, dude. It came back down the hill and fell in. Oh my goodness. I don't know if it would do that in real life, but it would probably come close. Because the green is, trust me, chat, me and some people that, you know, like my dad and a couple other people, we went through the course, tried to make the greens as realistic as possible. Honestly, you know, because I don't remember all of the greens. Most of it was done by other people, or, you know, I did it, but I got input information on how to do it. We try to make the greens as one for one as possible. So I don't know if that would do that in real life, but it would probably, if the greens were pretty fast, it probably would do that in real life.
Okay,
so if they were slow, it probably wouldn't do it. But I think, well, we got the greens on like moderate right now. They're kind of like medium-ish, medium fast, maybe. That's crazy that that just happened. I'm glad we got that on video. Because nobody would believe me if I said that that's what we just did that. All right, we're gonna go right out here. Hold it a touch, but that's probably a good thing. Keep it on the green. It's better than pushing one. That's gonna, that might be in the rough. No? Okay.
What will happen here? I'll just be quiet and watch and see how you do. And this putt's moving to the left and up the hill.
I'm gonna play a little bit firm. Get it there. Make sure we don't leave it short. I like about right there.
Ooh, what do we have here?
Hold it. We pulled it a touch. Top. All right, easy birdie though. This is par 5. This is one of the, you know, it's a short par 5. Plays about 450, but it's uphill.
And right now, you're 7 under for the day.
Easy birdie. You should birdie that hole every time. If you don't make birdie on that hole, you're definitely giving a stroke, maybe 2 strokes back to the field, especially if you're, you know, driving it down the middle. All right, 16's par 4 down the hill. 2 different fairways, big ditch right in the middle. This ditch goes from here all the way into 12. 12's over here to the top right of the screen. So those 2 ditches connect, obviously. We try to connect them as best we could. Basically, you just want to drive one. I mean, you could lay one up here. Honestly, with this pin, you could lay one up. You want to keep it as far right as possible. The further left you go, the worse your lie is going to be, obviously. But you're pretty much going to drive this over here, over the trees, every single time. You want to stay left as far as possible. Further right you go, the more into the ditch you will get. And that's not going to be fun, especially if you got like a tuck pin location, which you'll see once we get to pin number 4. So we just want to hit this, let the wind get it. That's perfect. Just over the right edge of that tree. And this will kick to the right. We almost might, man, we might drive this green. We've come so close a couple of times. This green is drivable in real life. But you need a little bit of a tailwind, and your guy has to hit the ball a mile, probably. So I'm gonna flop this one, honestly. I want to get close here. We gotta keep it below the hole. If we're above the hole, it's a nightmare putt. Honestly, below or left of the hole would be great. So we're gonna go right here. I was hoping they would get a little bit further left.
This one's breaking pretty hard.
This
right
is
to
not
left.
an easy putt. Yep, all day.
Well played.
That's 4 in a row, chat. Both par 3s, 15 and 16. We are playing the number 1 pins right now. The number 1 pins are probably the easiest. I mean, they should be. We went through each pin set for each hole and made sure that number 4s were the toughest. Number 1s were the easiest. We tried to make it to where the number 3s were the second difficult, you know what I mean? The second most difficult. So yeah. All right, so we had a par 4 that bends. You can cut the corner. I moved the tee boxes. If the tee markers were like far right, you could cut the corner a little better. Honestly, if you want to cut the corner now, like let's say you really wanted to cut the corner, you'd probably have to tee it up. I'm gonna show you guys what you would have to do. Honestly, I'm not gonna do this because my guy doesn't hit the ball far enough, and we don't really have much of a tailwind. It's more so. Looks like it's just more so kind of in our face or left or right. But you would have to cut the corner this way. You'd probably have to bend one around this tree like this. And if your guy hit, I mean, if you had a good powerhouse and a little bit of a tailwind, you probably could cut the corner. We're obviously not going to do that. It'd be a lot easier to cut the corner if the tee markers were to the right, but I put them over here left to make the hole more difficult, basically. So we're just going to lay up a 3-wood down the middle here.
Beautiful swing.
Fairway slopes right to left, kind of like that.
And we're about 100.
You could get driver down to the ditch if you hit driver. I could have got it down there with my guy, even with my technician. I just decided not to. We need about 6. We're gonna need 6 plus another 10, about 16 yards, which is about what we got right here. And this ball is going to come out a little bit left. Obviously, it should off of this lie. We're going to go with that right there. A little bit of backspin, not much. Oh, and that's beautiful. It's drawn right back in there too. It's a little deep though. Not bad. It's better meet short.
Up on the green, so just don't
Another green that's fairly flat.
Here we go.
There are, you know, subtle breaks here and there. We try to make it as realistic as possible. What it actually is. So it's probably not perfect, but it's pretty close to what it actually is. And this doesn't break that much. This is going to be about right here. It's going to put a good stroke on it. Oh, it was a little more. See, and like honestly, like the greens aren't tough. Like this green's not tough, but it's tough enough to kind of get you second guessing and triple guessing. The amount of break. The break's just enough to kind of put you in that spot where you're like, is it this much or is it that much? You know, how much is it?
Okay, 18th hole.
All right, this is number 18.
This one's a par 5.
We're gonna tee this up far right. Do have the grandstand behind 18. You guys might have saw it when we were on 16 or 17, but we do have the grandstand. Obviously, that's not supposed to be there, but it is. Fairway slopes a little left to right. We pulled the piss out of it. That's no bueno. Probably not going to be able to go for the green too. Oh, most definitely not.
About it. Second shot on the 18th.
Was trying to cut one and I double crossed it. We actually got a decent lie, luckily. So we're just gonna strike this 4-iron down the fairway. Oh, we get the hooks.
Hopefully this sticks to the
We're
fairway.
making this hole as tough as possible right now.
This is our 3rd shot.
Oh my god, look at this lie we got too. We're gonna take an extra club. Well, it's 6, playing about 84 with a shitty lie. We're gonna play it close to about 100. We're just gonna play it like right out here. Hopefully that's enough. Oh yeah, it is. Small green, just like the rest of the holes. Pretty small greens.
Shot.
Oh, it's a tough birdie.
Sink this and you're down to 9 under par. This putt's going downhill. I think it's going to the right as well.
I pulled it. Otherwise, it's probably in.
Oh my.
I don't pull it. Well, a little 8 under, a little 64. Not bad. It's kind of like our second or third official game on it, or official round.
All right, this one is over, and you've wound up at 8 under par. Good stuff. And with that, I must leave you. We'll see you again real soon, though, hopefully, right?
All right, we are going to play pin number 2s, and then we're going to play pin number 3, pin number 4. We'll see how we do. Got a challenge done. We had a quest done there with the FootJoy. Let me look at the default. I wonder what default course details are. I wonder if I wish it showed me the. We're gonna play around on default wind and just see how much it is. So full course settings, blue tee markers. We're gonna play the number 2 tees this time. We're gonna play default. Let's just play everything on default and see how it plays. I'm not really sure what it's set to, I'll be honest. It should be set to, I would have thought that the greens were not. I mean, the greens are obviously set. We know what the green speeds are. Set to like 6 point something, which it should not be. It should have been like 9.4, I think, roughly.
Starting off with a big one.
All right, so the wind's out of the southeast.
For the first hole. Let's rip this one in the middle of the fairway and take it from there.
We don't want to be too far right. The fairway slopes left to right. It's perfect. It's ripped.
Oh man, you launched that.
I'm just gonna be curious to see. Yeah, I was just curious to really see what the wind was in the direction. So 6, 7 out of the southeast. That's not terrible. That's about what I was kind of hoping for. I was hoping it would be like a northeast wind, but 6, 7, 8 mile per hour. That's good. All right, we're gonna hit the 5-wood. We're gonna go for it this time. We got that back right location. Everything should be uphill, pretty much, as long as we're short. Gotta really start attacking these par 5s. I pulled it again. That's no bueno. Anything right of that fence is out of bounds, by the way. This is not where we wanted to be. That's really, really good. Really good.
Okay, here's your putt for birdie. Just a little baby putt, but it does move to the right.
All right, birdie to first. That's good. We made par last time on the first pins. So we're playing the second pins now, and we get birdie. Let's go.
It up on the second hole.
Not an easy location back there, especially if you're where I'm at. If you don't have a flop or a super flop, you're gonna have a tough time probably getting up and down from right there. Because if you hit one a little too firm, a little too hard as that chip, it's down the hill. Especially with like fast greens. If you're not playing default settings and you're playing fast greens, that ball is, I'm not gonna say that ball's off the green, but it's probably pretty close. Oh, it didn't hold the fairway.
Unfortunately, that one just snuck its
No.
way into the deep stuff.
Oh no, brother. That's okay. We got a decent lot. We don't want to be long. We're just gonna play this right here. This would be not too bad in real life, but on a game you don't want to be obviously in the rough. Just gotta
I don't know
go.
if this one has enough from the rough.
There's a little bowl right here. It's probably gonna come off the green. Yeah, and that's what it should do
Back in the
in real
fairway.
life.
Let's set our sights on the green.
I'm gonna try to chip it in, honestly.
Come on.
Okay.
Good luck on this one. Par save, possibly.
Bro said good luck on this one. He must not know who I am, dude.
1 under for the day.
All right, number 4. Got the pond here to the left. Pins back left.
Wind's blowing out there, right to left.
We're gonna move over. Probably gonna move over as far as we can here. I intentionally put the tee markers over here to the left to kind of tuck these 2 pins that are front left and back left, because this right here is number 4. It's our day 4 pins. We're just gonna hit the 4 iron. We're not hitting the 5 wood. Not with this wind. We're just gonna fade one in there.
Nice fade on this one.
Needs to get down. Okay, pretty good club.
That will play. Thank you very much. This putt is about 11 feet. I think this one will go left to right.
Yeah. I like about right there. No, brother.
Par putt.
Chat, we cannot putt tonight. We are putting like dog shit. So the greens are slow. The greens are pretty slow. They're like running, what, 6.2 on the default? I would say that's a little slow for, I mean, I wouldn't say it's slow. Like usually the course last I remember playing about 3-4 years ago is pretty slow. But I heard the greens are probably a little faster now. But they can't be obviously too fast, or, you know, they're too fast. You're gonna be 4-putting some of these holes. All right, we're gonna hit an 8 iron here. This is what I would always hit into this green anyways. Hold it a touch. I knew I pulled it as soon as I swung. Get down. Okay.
Decent approach.
If it's short of the green, or if it's like on the front of the green, it will roll off.
The cup. I think this one's breaking to the left.
I like about right there.
Well, this one's
It's
on
more.
the line.
It's more. I don't even know what he's talking about. It's online. Like, wasn't even close. I didn't even hit the hole.
Okay, we tap that in and
All
go
right.
to the next.
Back-to-back pars. We're one. I mean, the course isn't playing super easy. And I do like that. I'm glad that it's not. We're gonna go far right here. I'm glad that the course doesn't play like super easy. It's playing a little harder actually than I initially thought, which is good. That's really, really good. God, we can't even get it there. We got so much wind in our face. Our guy hits the ball like dog shit.
Now with an elevated green to deal with.
All right, it's a little bit uphill on the lie. That's good. That's probably about correct.
And don't want this one to get away from you.
We're gonna need a couple extra clubs. We're gonna have a 6 iron here. Like I said, this hole specifically too plays longer than it should. It plays like 424, 425, and in real life it probably plays just under 400. But like I said, it's not a bad thing. Honestly, I invite it to play longer and play a little bit tougher, because this hole can be pretty easy, especially when you're like Like most players in real life are probably at least driving it to the ditch if they can hit the ball 280 to 300, and they're going to be driving it maybe even over the ditch, and you just have like a little flip wedge into the green. So I yanked the piss out of it. That is not good.
Yep, this might be in the rough.
Oh, you think, John? You think? Okay.
Well, missed the green
Not the
on
worst.
that one, but I've already forgotten about it.
I gotta go live. I'm gonna hit the super flop. Green falls from back to front. Yeah, keep below the pin.
Good luck here, 8 feet.
Damn, this is no gimme, dude. Oh, we snuck that motherfucker in there, did we not?
1 under.
We snuck that in there.
And we are working with the tailwind.
But we shot 2 under on the front last time. I'm gonna hit the 5 wood this time. Perfect. Yeah, that'll be absolutely perfect. Little flat spot right there too.
And this one's
Pretty
about
flat.
25 yards out.
See, and I think this might be the toughest pin because if you're short of the green or if you're short of the flag, you're down in the swell. Because we have the number 4 pin like right here, chat. Like right here in the swell, which it is kind of tough there because if you go long, you have a nightmare putt. But I don't think most people are going to go long as a thing. This should get back there. If this doesn't get back there, I'll be shocked. Hold it a touch.
Come on, give us a kick to the left.
All right, it's up there, but it's
that'll
a
do for now.
nightmare putt. This is a nightmare putt too.
And we're down to 2 under.
Everything breaks back to front.
Breaking hard to the left.
This is about realistic too. This slopes about this much too, which isn't crazy. It's not crazy slope, but it's enough to. It's enough to where you got to make a putt. It's probably about right here. Wow. I thought we made it, chat. I really, really did. I was like, ooh, that's in.
Short pot here, but it breaks to the right.
Our putting stroke looked pretty good. Our line was pretty good.
Next hole.
Well, if it's playing this hard for me,
Under for the day.
I am happy.
And the par 4.
I thought the course would play too easy, I'll be honest. But it's... I mean, it's not really that easy in real life. I mean, you have to be a good putter, basically, to play good on the course. Everything else is pretty easy about the course. Like par 4 is pretty short. You know, there's a handful that are pretty short. Scoring par 4s. It's a scoring course if you can make putts, though. Have to make putts. And it is pretty windy on the course most days. That's another thing that probably factors into it playing a little tougher. And we pulled that, and it was a little short.
Okay, 13 feet to the hole.
See, I'm 13 feet, but this is not an easy
Looks like
putt.
This one's breaking right to left.
This has to.
Oh, that could have been a birdie.
Dude, we're misreading putts by like a fraction right now.
All right, tapping into the
That's the
putt.
easiest hole on the course too, chat. Hands down, it's not even close. Easiest hole in the course.
Okay, one
I promise you
under par
guys.
On your round. We got a right to left cross.
God,
breed
that
going
fucking
on this
sucks,
hole.
dude. And we're gonna have wind in our face on 9. Aim a little further left. We don't want to be underneath that tree. Just gotta tell myself not to pull one crazy. That's pretty good. Yeah, we're way up there.
Okay, this is about 105
It's just a flip
yards
wedge into the
ish
green. Like I said, like this hole also plays a little longer than it does on the course, just because of where the tee markers are. It probably is pretty spot on as far as length, if it wasn't for the tee markers. Because there's 2 different tee boxes on that golf course, and which I also have on this golf course on the game. But I have the tees all the way in the back of the furthest one, which they're not always, they're like never there in real life. It's gonna be a touch left of the flag, it looks like. Oh, that's, we gotta make this one. Straight putt.
Got 7-foot putt.
Straight ones are the hardest to make.
Alrighty, down
Sometimes.
to 2 under par after that.
Number 9, over the creek.
And the next hole is the 9th. It's a par 5.
And this is not gonna be easy. We're going for it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not fucking laying up. I never laid up in real life. I ain't laying up now. Hold on. Let's move this over. Get away from this tree a little bit. That tree's supposed to be there, but like I said, I kind of moved the tee markers over to the left here to make the hole a little tougher. I guess it's tougher for like a lefty. We should clear the creek as long as we don't pull the piss out of one again. And we did. Oh no, we're in this thing twice.
You didn't deserve that. And here's our second shot.
You said I didn't deserve it. I agree. I don't think I did either. Should come a little bit. Technically, this is a hazard. You wouldn't be allowed to ground your club, I don't think, in it. I don't know if they changed that or not, to be honest. I would say
This one out of the
probably
rough.
not.
I don't know if you're going to make this.
There used to be water in that creek, but there's not really water in it anymore. It's just like a grass ditch, basically, that you don't want to be in, you know, in real life. Kind of just hit one, a little fade. Actually, yeah, we hit it pretty straight. What the fuck? We have to go up a couple. Playing for birdie at this point. It's playing about 130 into the wind, probably about 142-ish. We're gonna play it like 141. We're gonna kind of try to hold one up against the wind a little. Just like that. Quad perfect.
Fade on this one.
So a little tiny fade. Okay. Little deep.
That'll work. Nice approach. 3 under par to sink this. Good luck with this one. It's going downhill, right to left.
It's gotta be in. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
I pulled it a touch too.
Well
Alright, we did better than last time. 3 under.
And this hole is
I would
gonna
say,
fair
like,
wind
it's kind of
to
impressive what I did on the back last round. The back is usually the tougher side. Like it should be. It is in real life. But sometimes I guess you can just have rounds where you play better on the back
good contact.
than what you do on the front, you know? But that's a huge tee-ball with that wind right behind us.
Shot on the 10th coming up.
That could be really, really good. Go in the hole.
Oh yeah, there's another green and red. I'm liking it.
We can make this one.
Okay, here's your birdie.
We can make that one.
Good work out there today. That's
There you go. It's 3 in a row.
so far. And after that, you're bringing things down to
About to
4
break
under
Tim's
par.
record.
Here we go on the 11th.
About to break Tim's course record on this round, I think. It's 61 or whatever he shot. About to break that shit. That should be really, really good. It might get cart path. Oh no, we're gonna need a kick off the tree.
Ooh, right.
Oh yeah, that's a designer. That's a designer friendly break that we just caught right there.
And this one's about 100.
That's what we call that. We call that the designer friendly break. little bit of a bowl. We just got to get over this little elephant hump right here. This little hump that runs across the middle of the green. That's all we got to do is get over it. We pulled it a touch at the top. Get down. You don't want to be long. Like, you don't want to be long.
Next time.
There's, you guys can't tell, nothing but tall grass, and it's an uphill chip. You don't want to be long. I'm gonna try to chip this one in. Give ourselves a little bit of a putt coming back, but
6 feet to go.
Nothing crazy. Easy par.
And your score this round is currently 4 under par. All right, 12th hole, par 4. That's a good play.
Not gonna play too far right here. We don't want to hit one behind that fucking tree. And we did. Get underneath of it. Get up there a little bit. Oh, we might have got lucky, chat. If you get underneath of it, you're okay for the most part. If you're a little bit behind where I'm at, you're pretty screwed. I ain't gonna lie. Honestly, we're gonna hit the 50. We're gonna go up a couple clubs here. And hopefully this just kicks up there. It should run up that hill, hopefully. I need to play this a little left. It's gonna need a kick. Gonna have to run. Yep. That's really, really good. Stop. Stop.
Well, that approach kind of missed.
It does run away. Like once you get over the hill, it runs away. And it ran away on us right there. So, a little bit unlucky. And we left that short. Damn.
Okay, let's drop this in. Safe putt.
We still haven't made a bogey. And we're almost 2 rounds through. So that's a good thing.
Okay, par 3, 13th hole. Knock it close.
I'm gonna hit the 7-iron. We're getting 3 yards plus a little bit of wind. This should be good. As long as we quit fucking pulling it, dude.
This approach is heading right at the pin.
Boy, it's a really good club. Look at that. Made it about middle of the green.
Well, you missed the approach. I'm not disappointed in you in any way. Just want you to know that.
Terrible, dude. I'm gonna flop it. I'm gonna regular flop this one. Alright, we're gonna. Well, I talked about not bogeying a hole, and now we're gonna bogey one.
This is potentially to save par. This one
We're gonna have to make a putt to keep the bogey off here.
Looks like you got
It's quad perfect, so if we read it right, it's in. Yeah, let's go. It's a good save. There's not very many people that are probably making that save. If they, I mean, hell, I'm probably not. You give me that putt 10 times, or give me that chip 10 times to get up and down. I'm probably not getting it up and down more than 50%. So that is just a good save. Pulled another one, dude. I got the poles right now. Yeah, that's not gonna hop on.
Here's our second shot on the 14th.
See if we can chip it in. Okay, it's a good chip though. Easy par.
Okay, let's slide this one on in there.
Gotta figure out this pull that we got going on here.
Okay, safely home with that putt.
We're not playing as good. Well, we shot 8 under. We're gonna have to birdie out here to match that 8 under that we shot.
Par 5. It's on the shorter end of the spectrum.
That should be perfect. Up on the flat spot, past the tree. A little bit flatter if I was a little further left.
About 185 yards out.
But not bad. We get about 6 yards plus another 5. I need about 11 more yards. I'm just gonna hit the 5 iron. I'm not going up more. It's gotta go. It's gotta go. It's gotta go. Just a touch.
That was good.
All right, it's below the hole though. Little forward spin.
Hole's about 10 feet out. This one's going uphill and going to the right.
Need this for eagle. Yep, all day.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
That's gonna work. There's your eagle.
Got to eagle that hole. That's the most
looking at a 6 under.
easiest hole to eagle on the golf course.
Okay, here we go. Par 4, 16th hole.
All right, pins in the back. We're still going. I mean, with this wind, we're going across like we're going. It's a very rare. It'd be very, very rare that you don't attempt to go across on this hole. Like you got to have about 20-mile-per-hour wind in your face. That's perfect. Hopefully it holds onto the fairway here. Okay, down in the little bowl area.
Second shot on the
It's not a horrible spot to be. And that's executed very, very well.
Nice putt for the birdie.
Oh my god, we missed it. Oh my god. I can't believe it breaks that much.
And 5 feet left to go.
Oh, Chad, don't do that. Whatever you guys do, don't freaking do what I just did right there. Dude, I even played it out to the left. You guys saw me move it out to the left. I was outside the hole with that freaking putt, and I still missed it. I did kind of pull it a little bit though. I did kind of pull it. That is unfucking believable, dude. All right, we're just gonna put one down in the ditch so you guys can see what it looks like. I cannot believe I pulled that fucking putt back there. Missed a fucking 2-footer.
Good one.
Might get up the hill a little bit. Yeah, let's go. That's big.
An elevated green.
Still gonna be pretty slopey though. Slopey lie. We only need about 7 extra yards. We're gonna play this about out here to the right because it's well below our feet. Come on, wind. Move it just a little. Come on, wind. Okay. Not a bad spot. Tough putt. It's not gonna be super tough because the screen's kind of flat.
The bird.
But it does move a little bit back here, so.
One and it's right to left.
Boy, this could probably be pin number 4, honestly. I don't think this putt breaks this much in real life. So I must have did something to like mess up the screen.
6 feet to
But I don't, it is what it is. At least it'll make the course harder. Okay.
Okay, scores currently.
Need a birdie or an eagle right here.
And now we get to tee it
We're
up
moving
here.
forward right here.
18. This is a par 5.
Gotta keep it out of the rough this time. It's better.
done?
Much better.
Okay, this is about 240 yards or so from the pin.
That's ripped. Little right of the flag. Jump up there. It should be a little short. That's about right too. That's not gonna hop on if it hits about right there. We can actually hit the tie spinner this time. Here. A little short. Easy birdie though, 7 under. Okay, so we went 8 under, then we went 7 under. So we went 1 stroke less. We did go bogey free again, which is a plus, considering that we had some testers to get up and down. The good news is that, like, I mean, I like for the most part, I know the golf course because I've played it in real life many times. But I'm starting to kind of, you know what I mean? It's different. It's different playing in real life and playing on the game. You got to play, you know what I mean? Because you're so used to, I don't know. You're just, I mean, obviously I'm a better golfer on the game than I am in real life, so. But some of these shots I just gotta get used to. We'll really start probably going low. And then same thing with the putts. Like same thing when it comes to reading the greens. All right, let's play pin number 3 here. Wind speed, we're gonna go medium. We're gonna take it straight out of the north this time. And honestly, we're gonna make the green speeds fast. We'll go overcast. Fast greens. This is gonna be difficult. We probably won't shoot as well. If we do, we're gonna have to play really freaking well. So here we go. Let's see how this plays.
Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I am pleased to welcome you.
All right, so here we go, third round.
25. Let's get
tee number 3, or pin number 3. I mean, I don't know why I keep saying tee. Pin number 3.
Here we go. Let's have a nice round.
We're warmed up enough, I think. The fast greens, you guys are gonna see. I mean, I'll be curious to see. I almost want to see how fast they actually are. See, those are default conditions. I wish it told me the actual conditions. And this fucking ball ran into the rough.
Second shot here on the first.
Which can happen in real life, obviously. They should get a pretty good lie out of the rough. Kind of shocking. That should be perfect. On the upslope, a little bit of an upslope here on this fairway. This fucking pin's all the way in the back right. This is not an easy shot, guys. At all. I'm gonna go right at the pin because we want to be down here. We want to be down here, not off the green, but down there. We want that straight up the hill putt. Hold it, dude. If it stays right here, it needs to fall. Look at that thing go. That's down there where pin number 1 is. It's off the green. You know what? That's actually pretty realistic, guys. I know you guys think that's crazy. That's actually pretty realistic. It will do that to you. Especially if you hit like a spinner shot. You know, like a shot that spins. Kind of just trying to get up and down for par now. We got to get this close here. Go in. Okay, so that's about right. See, like it will come off the hill a little bit, but it shouldn't go all the way down. Now, granted, the greens are fast, so like those shots are gonna really come off. That's why I didn't make the greens that fast, because if they are fast, you're gonna have shots like that, and we're like, holy shit, that's really good. And the next thing you know, it's rolling off the green. Like, what the fuck? Look at this one for a second. This will go left. It's just how much? I'm gonna say about right there. You better know how to putt when you play this course, especially with the greens being fast. And if you're playing pin 3 or pin 4, you better know how to putt. If you don't know how to putt, you're gonna make bogeys. I promise you.
Well, we got some wind to deal with on this one.
Try to keep this one in the fairway this time. It's in the fucking rough. Chat, this one will be in the rough. You hit one just right center, it's gonna do this. Just so you guys know. It's making you guys aware. See, and even I know the course. I know exactly what it's gonna do, and I still sometimes cannot avoid doing, you know, that shit. I'm gonna try to bounce this one on. It's gonna have to have some juice on it here. See if it gets there. I mean, it's not gonna get there. Let's see if it bounces on. No, okay. Honestly, probably should not.
Now for our third shot.
I'm afraid to hit this. If this is like way too short, this won't be good. It's gotta get up there. Get up there. And it's triple perfect. It might roll off the green, I ain't gonna lie. Oh no. We should have hit the normal flop, dude. We're just gonna hit the regular chip, honestly. I don't want to hit the tie spinner and leave it short again. We might be able to chip this in. Left it short, right in the jar.
That chip, just nice and easy. Well done.
And that's how you make bogey on that hole, just so you guys know. And that's really not even a tough pin location, but like I said, you hit one in the rough on my course, on this course specifically, you will pay for it. I made it that way for a reason. Like, you're gonna pay for it with some kind of nasty lies. Granted, I hit a recovery shot back there. The thing was though, I can only hit the recovery with the 8-iron or below, and the 8-iron's just not enough to get there. This fucking wind sucks. We're just gonna hit a little high fade here into the wind, and let's hope the green holds it. Hold it. God, I got the poles right now. 4. It's killing people.
Second shot here on the third.
Well, we're gonna be using the super flat an awful lot on this round. All right, might be able to get par.
Got this much left to save par on this one.
All right, easy 3. We're 1 over right now. We got to do something.
At the moment, teeing up here on the 4th hole.
Honestly, we got to take another club. We just can't fucking keep from pulling anything. Get the cart path.
This approach is leaning a bit to the right.
God, we got the right club too. Chat, we got another super flop. Here we go. Gonna hit the super flop all day. See if we can knock it in. I short armed it a little bit. Oh, brother.
This one in there. This will save par.
I'm trying to make more bogeys. Hold on. Yep, let's go. All right, we're scrambling right now. We gotta find our swing. Our swing is fucking all over the place.
Right on this hole.
Stay in the fairway. Oh, we got lucky.
145 yards away.
We're gonna take one more club. Better swing. Go in the hole. Oh my. It almost did too. We can make this one. I think we can make that one, chat.
Okay, let's see what the scorecard's saying after that hole.
All right, back to even.
And that'll bring you down to even par after that one. Good job.
All right, wind's gonna be out of the right.
Here on the 6th hole.
That'll help us out a little bit.
Ahead of us.
Good swing. That'll work.
This one's about 130 yards out.
See, if we go a little bit further left or a little bit further right, it's a lot flatter lie, actually. Hold another one, bro. And it didn't get over the bowl. Wow.
Here we go. This one for birdie.
Quad perfect. See if we read it. Nope.
All right, you did most
It's
of the
good
work.
lag though.
3 feet to go.
Yeah, you hit one like that out of the fairway, and you're just hoping to make par
And
at
you're
that point.
Even par. And the 7th will be a par 4.
I don't want to go left, which I don't think will be an issue for us. It's perfect.
And hopefully this one's nice and safe in the fairway.
It's way up there too.
Second shot here on the
I have
7th.
an easy spinner shot here. Fight. Oh, it's a little deep. That's no good, chat. That is no good at
Bring
all.
it pretty hard to the left.
Wow. No chance. I mean, it has no chance. Well, we know now that we cannot hit that long. I didn't think that broke that severely, but I guess it
This
does.
one starts off straight enough and then heads to the right, I think.
I mean, where's the break at?
Ooh, almost.
It didn't break. Chat, it didn't break at all. That broke. Oh, and then it's coming back down the hill. Look at this shit, bro.
Setting up here for the 10-foot putt.
Oh my God, get there. If that doesn't go in, chat, we leave that short. It's literally rolling back to 200 feet again. You guys see why I don't have the greens on fast? That's why. There's putts like that where you have putts that are up a little bit of a hill. And, yeah, you'll pay for it. We just bogeyed the easiest fucking hole on the golf course, dude. Fuck, man.
We've got about 100
Back to one over, bro. We're playing so bad. This golf course will eat your lunch, though, if you're not careful. Especially when you're hitting bad shots like me.
This shot is fading.
That one's pretty good, though. Fight. Perfect. We gotta make this one. This is a pretty easy putt.
And This one is for the bird.
All right, back to even. 2 birdies, 2 bogeys,
Bogey on the last
4
bogey.
pars.
And a heads up this hole. We got a tailwind blowing with the ball.
It's perfect.
Oh,
All right,
she's coming in nice.
we're not
to
in the
fairway.
fucking ditch this time. Holy cow. Who would have thought?
Okay, about 175 yards to go here.
It's that front right pin, yep. This should get there. Draw.
This approach is heading left.
All right, it's there. It's the right club. It's just a little left. That's fine though. We avoided that freaking rough right there. This is not an easy putt though.
Long putt ahead of you here.
And see, like putts like this are not easy when the
Left to
greens are
right,
fast.
also downhill.
This misses, we're gonna have at least a 5-footer coming back. Probably more. It's gotta be about right here. Pushed it a touch, but that's probably a good thing. Might roll off the green. This is why you don't play the greens on fast chat. You will, and the screen is very, very good. It's a good green. Like it's made very similar to how it is. It's just that's just how the course plays for the most part. Might be able to chip this in though. At worst, we're gonna make par. Made it. Let's go.
And the chip will go down.
And that's another reason why I'm saying like, and I need to be more self-aware as well. To just leave it short. Don't go long. Like that's an easy birdie if I just leave that short in the fairway. Like if I just make sure I don't hit it past the pin with my shot into the green. Like we're fine. It's an easy birdie because you just give yourself a straight uphill chip one to about 3 or 4 feet, or if you're on the green short, it's an uphill putt and you don't have to worry about shit like that happening. But when the greens are fast, shit like that's gonna happen. And what's crazy is that's not even the worst case that could happen. Like there's other holes that can be way worse. You guys will see when we get to some of these pins.
Okay, let's check our distance twice. And it looks like we're hitting into a bit of an upslope on this green, so really don't want to leave this short.
This is not easy. We're gonna go with this shot right here. If it's long, it's long. If it's not, it's not. You know what I mean? If it is, though, it is.
Ooh, this one might need.
Get down. Okay. Might come back off this hill, actually. With the fast greens, it will. Slow greens, it probably stays up there.
Okay, 2 under. If you can sink this.
Downhiller, straight downhill. Reckon a touch to the left. Right about like right there. Maybe slightly more. It's just gonna depend if we push or pull it on us.
Going towards that
Made it.
hole.
Let's go.
Let's keep this
It's a good
going.
putt, good read.
Birdie of the day. Good work out there. Wind's
So we
picking
shot
up
1
out
under on the
there,
front,
headwind
which
up
is
the
not
hole.
very good, but that's ripped. Perfect drive. Hope it stays in the fairway. It should. should roll down hopefully a little bit to a little bit flatter area. The further left you go, the flatter you might get, like really right there. See, if my ball would have stopped right there, it would have been a lot flatter. This might be okay. This might not be bad.
15 yards to the pin.
It could be better, but this isn't horrendous. I mean, it is obviously a little slopey, but all right, we need about 12 extra yards. We do have actually slightly uphill. Okay. We're gonna have to throttle this.
So
Hooked
going
it.
in the wrong direction, I think.
We just hooked the piss out of it, chat. There's nothing else to say.
A little off on
Honestly, I mean, it's not horrendous. I mean, if we're in that bowl, it's a really tough putt. Because not only does it go uphill, but it goes over the hill as well if you go past the hole. So this isn't terrible. Might have made it. Might have made it. Okay. We're on the flat. We're up on the flat spot, semi-flat spot. And that is the good news. Easy par. So like, that's probably the second toughest pin. So we're playing pin 3s. That is a tough pin. The number 4 pin is a lot tougher though. I like playing in the overcast, honestly. Easier to see the greens and shit. Like the lines and shit on the greens. That's ripped. Absolutely ripped. Perfect. Pins up front in the bowl.
Yeah, that'll work.
Little easy up and down chip here.
Second shot on the 12th.
We're gonna hit the spinner too. Right off that back hill, it should come down. Yeah, just like that. It actually might come off the green. No, it should be fine. Okay, not bad.
Staring down a birdie putt.
Greens aren't that fast, I guess. This is no freebie, by the way. As you guys can tell, it's no freebie. I mean, it's not hard putt, but you gotta pay attention.
That one you brought your score down.
It's good birdie. It's good hole to birdie. That's usually a skin. You birdie that hole, it's usually a skin because of the way the green is. A lot of people can't drive the ball, in real life. Even the old guys that play the forward tees, they can't get the ball that far up there. Our golfer is just like really good, obviously. It's on a video game. Should be an easy pin to go after. It's just a tough green because it's so small.
That swing was to die for.
Should be pretty good. Below the hole too. Kept it below the hole on purpose.
Safely on the
You
green.
don't want to have a downhiller that fucking
Here, 18 feet to the cup.
slides way downhill and to the freaking left or to the right, depending on which side of the hole we're on.
Oh, this has my attention.
Made it.
Liking how it's turning out.
Maybe not. Wow.
Doesn't go down.
We had enough to get it there too, I believe.
So that makes you.
We need to
300
freaking birdie one of these par 3s here. This hole's tough, dude. I hated playing this hole. This hole is,
All right, 14.
especially when you get like there'd be times you'd be playing on a Saturday, on a weekend day or whatever, you get like a 20-mile-an-hour wind in your face. This north wind right here is very realistic. It's very it's like a lot of times you play this course, like out in the summer, you're gonna get a wind that's directly in your face, like on this hole. 12 yards plus another 7. We need about 20 more yards. There is out of bounds long. You see the white stakes? There's actually supposed to be brush and shit back here, but it is out of bounds because the road is right on the other side of like where my stakes are. There's a road that just travels basically left to right behind the green. Should be good. That's fucking struck too. Need to kick left off that mound. Yep. Should come down a little bit actually. Yeah. Go in the hole. Oh my. What a golf shot.
All right, here we go. This one for the birdie. Short putt, but it will move to the right.
There we go.
Bringing things down to 4 under after that.
Easy birdie. We can make those.
The right breeze on this hole.
Smoked. That's perfect.
Safe to say,
Maybe.
not all of that one.
Oh no, we got a straight kick. Where's the wind at, brother? Where's that 8-mile-an-hour wind, chat? Does anybody know?
Setting up here.
You said 1v1 NBA 2K. Ain't nobody playing that dog shit, bro. Come on now. What are you talking about? 1v1 2K. We playing that dog shit. That game dead? Dead yet or what? Where's the wind, bro?
Heading toward the rough here.
Oh, we're gonna have to get up and down for birdie. God, that's a good too, if it's just a little bit right. Should be an easy birdie.
So 4-foot putt.
Yep, center cup.
Cooking out there. 7th birdie.
Muse,
so
what are you
far.
doing, bro? You playing 2K right now?
And after that one, you're bringing your score down to 5 under.
Wind better blow this one. That's hammered. It's perfect.
Came on to that.
Pins in that back left spot.
Nice, pure swing. Great stuff.
It's gonna be in the front right spot over here where this fucking, yeah, see where this hump is over here to the right? It's gonna be right in front of that when we play our next round. That's really good. Really good. Needed to play a little further right, but
Nice.
should be up the
shot.
hill a little bit to the right. Yeah.
Here we go. Drop this one for birdie.
I wanted to get it back where this guy in the red
This one's going
freaking
left to right.
red shirt is. Like get it like almost right at him. It would just like fall all the way down to the hole. Uh oh, stream disconnected. Alright, stream's back. Oh my god, we played it. Actually, we probably played the right amount. We pulled that putt a little, or pushed that putt out there a little bit. Otherwise, it's probably in.
Holes behind us. Let's move on.
I mean, we're 4 under here on the back. Not bad. A birdie there would have been awesome. That hole's not easy. That green is really, really tough. Doesn't even matter that you can drive the ball up to the green.
4 here on the 17th.
We're gonna tee this up far right. Might try to go over the trees here a little bit. I tried to really, really fade when it did not work. Come out of that rough. Okay, it's down in the bowl. That's good. It's down in the ditch. We like that. That's a good thing. All right, we're up about 9 yards plus a couple more. Probably up about 10 or 11 yards, maybe even 12-ish. So we need something that goes close to 110. Should be good. That's so fucking good.
Well, this one could play. Nailing
It will,
another
John. It
approach.
will. It's gonna play.
7.
Green's pretty flat back here too, so. Yep. Center cut. 600. Not bad. Not bad.
And after that, when
Course is playing pretty tough. I ain't gonna lie. It's playing tough.
up now on the final hole of this course.
If it wasn't playing tough, I'd be probably 12, 13 under. That's pretty good. Hopefully it stays in the fairway. May not stay in the fairway. Oh, we got lucky.
And this one's about 210 from the pin.
Oh, this is eagle hole. With this wind, it's eagleable. We're gonna have to play a little bit of backspin here. Hold it touch, man. It probably bounces on low key too.
Okay, here's our third shot.
Should be maybe an easy birdie. We'll see. Up the hill a little bit, right to left. Yep.
An 8-foot putt.
Yep. So.
And that's all for the golf today, I guess.
What, we shoot 8 under?
Okay, end of the round. Scorecard says 7 under par. That's
Oh, 7 under.
round.
Okay.
And that'll be it for me here
Not
today.
bad, not bad.
Thanks for taking me around the course with you. I had a great time out there.
Well,
Hopefully we'll see you again
65?
real soon.
I don't know if we can break that on the we're about to play it again, except we're gonna play it on the let's see here, dude. We're gonna play obviously pin number 4. This is gonna be stupid too, bro. I'm not gonna put it on fast greens, chat. We're gonna play green speed like moderate. We're just gonna go moderate, okay? Wind direction. Let's go out of like the. I haven't played northwest. I don't really know what northwest will do. Wind speed default. Time of day. Let's go afternoon. All right, let's go. This is pin number 4, so you guys are about to see how hard this is, and I don't even have it like on hard settings, like
Hi
crazy
there,
hard.
My name's John McCarthy, welcoming you as always to PGA Tour 2K25.
Okay, northwest is okay. I like this. This would be a little different. We haven't played with a wind that I don't think I've ever played this course with a northwest wind.
There and get on our way.
I'm gonna go far right here. This makes this tee shot a little tough because if I hit it down the middle, it's gonna be in the rough, like down the middle of the fairway. It's right where we want it, right there. It's perfect.
Made good contact with that one.
This should hold on to the fairway. I don't see why it would. If you're like 5 yards right of where I'm at, more than likely it's gonna roll into the rough.
So it's the pin from here.
Did I not change the pins? Oh, chat, we didn't. I don't know if we changed the pins. Hold on, I'm gonna restart. I don't think we changed the pins. That's not the pin that we should have. We should have the pin that's like front right, up there on the hill. I'm pretty sure. Pin number 4, wind speed default, wind direction. Well, we had northeast, northwest. Green speed moderate. All right, let's Let's go again. We're not supposed to have that pin. I think I left it on pin number, or I guess it would have been pin number 1. That was pin number 1.
My name is John McCarthy. Ever so glad you could join me for
This is 1, 2, back left is 3, 4 is front right, which is a nightmare, by the way, chat. You guys are gonna see. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare pin. You cannot be above the hole. If you're above the hole, you're making par at best. That's if you're on the green too, probably. Like you're making 3 shots, probably. All right, we're in the same spot we were last time. Pin should be to the right.
Yeah, you'll take that.
Big T-ball too.
Okay, we're about 205 to the pin from here.
Should have an easy 4-iron here. Yeah, there it is. Honestly, I'm gonna hit the 5. I don't want to be long. I'd rather be short right here chipping than to be long. Might have to hit this a little high too. Alright, that's perfect. That's right where you want to be. That or just on the green. Not mad at that at all. See if we can chip it in. Oh no. Okay, I mean, it rolled back, but it wasn't crazy. Jeff's not gonna like that. He's gonna be like, that's bullshit. He's gonna say it's too slopey. And we played too much break. Oh my god, it almost rolled back in the hole. You guys see that?
Out of here, tap her on.
You know, honestly, the greens are like fast. It rolls back into the hole, I think. Fuck, man. We left it in a good spot with so many par. I honestly don't care. I'm glad it makes it a little tough. It's gonna make you think. All right, we're gonna hit driver. We're gonna get down there. I'm gonna take a little bit off of it. We're gonna hit driver this time. I've not put one in the water yet, so until that happens, I'm gonna probably continue to hit driver. We're just gonna have to take a little bit off of it. That's perfect.
And this one's about 85
it's down on the flat spot, and it's just a flip wedge. That might go in the hole.
This one's heading for the
Gotta get up though, or it's off the green.
Really
a little bit further left. You guys see this? That's where it kind of goes towards the swell.
Looks like this one will break a bit to the left.
If the greens were fast, like on fast or really fast, that's off the green. Made it. Just snuck it in the bottom lip. It's a good birdie. Tough pin location there. Obviously, it's the toughest one on the course. Nice fucking double cross. We just double crossed the piss out of that.
And second shot here on the third.
Might go in. Does go left right there at the end, yeah. Okay. Tap in par. It's good shit.
And after that one, you currently sit at 1 under par.
Fuck, man. All right, we're gonna wind out of the left, which is rare. Or actually, it's gonna be right in our face, I mean. So that's not rare. What, 9 yards plus another 6. So we get there. Be the right number.
Yeah, nice work. That is a.
All right, perfect. Took a little spin off. We spin that back like 2-3 feet, probably off the green. This is right where you want to be. We cannot miss this putt. Oh my god, I pushed it.
Give this a tap.
I did not want to miss it right. Oh my.
One in for par. Well done. And you are
Fuck, man.
1 under after
We
that
needed
one.
that one. Especially with that wind.
A tailwind to deal with.
That's super unfortunate. We should at least be able to get this one to the ditch this time. It's perfect. Little baby cut around the tree. Wind's helping. It's gonna be right in the ditch.
Taking a look at the elevated green from here.
This pin sucks. And the reason why this pin sucks, because if you're not like up there on that mound, you're probably making par at best. Deep is better than short. As long as you're not over the green, deep is better than short. Because watch, if you're short, that's what's going to happen.
Well,
Oh, I
unfortunately,
can't believe that's short. I would have never guessed that was short. It's tough up and down now. It's a good flop though. Flop's gonna bail you out a lot on this course if you have a good flop. If you don't, good luck. It's a good par.
And they're currently sitting at 1 under for the day.
All right. God, this
And we have
fucking
a
course
par
plays
4
tough, man.
here on the 6th.
Might hit the driver here. Take a little off of it. Might be long.
All right, we'll take that.
Oh, we got lucky.
Okay, this one's about a
We got
35
lucky. That
yard
should have been long. I thought it was long too. We're gonna take another club. I'm gonna put too much spin on it here. We don't want to spin it off the green. Just throw one right up there into the wind. Wow. I'm not playing enough club, guys.
Nice approach. And here we have a
I can't believe it's
16-foot
not fucking
putt.
back there.
So it looks like it has a
Did
little
they
bit
change the
of a
wind
break
formula, or am I
back.
just... Oh, yeah. Okay. It was, yeah, I miscalculated. Never mind. I miscalculated. That's on me.
This putt's tracking.
It's not enough.
Oh, that was supposed
Wow.
to be a birdie. And just a little tap here needed.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a birdie.
That one, you sit at 1 under par.
Fuck, man.
And the 7th hole.
Oh, one's gonna be out of the right. I kind of like this. Might be able to get this one way up there. Hold on. We're gonna play it like right over here, though. We don't want to be too far left. Too far left, you're underneath that tree and you're fucked. Pin is front right, though. He's leaning. So you get past this tree here. Oh no. Okay.
Let's get out of this. This is a
It's
little
not terrible.
for my liking.
I don't mind it really. Need a kick. It's short. We need it to roll up there though a little bit. That's actually not bad, chat. Below the hole is better than past the hole. Or past the hole, we're screwed. We might make par at best.
Right to left.
Shoot, we might make bogey. Or past the hole. I'm gonna play touch more, about right there. It's quad perfect. We didn't play enough.
Oh, just missed that birdie.
The good news is we're learning a lot about the course right now.
Tap this in and move to the next.
We're learning more and more about some of these putts.
And now I'd like to introduce you to the par 4 8th hole.
God, 9-mile-an-hour wind. Sucks. Like I said, we don't want to be right. Right is no fucking bueno. Should be perfect if the wind does what it's supposed to do. Yeah, we'll have a good angle coming into pin's front right. We're over the ditch.
Nice. And this shot's about 125 yards from the pin.
It's just a wedge into the green too. Probably a pitching wedge though. We're gonna play this a little further out. We do not want to be right at the flag. Hold it a touch, but that's okay. That's really, really good. Bite.
I like it. I like what you did there. All right, let's pop this in. Birdie putt.
It's not a freebie. Oh my god, I thought I whipped out. Oh my lord.
That wind is going right to left out there.
Still gonna hit driver. We're going across. This is what it looks like from ground level, by the way. It's perfect. Well struck. And it's right in the middle of the fairway. Let's go. Yeah, we definitely had enough to carry for sure. We just, as long as we don't hit one like shit.
All right, let's have a good second shot here on the 9th.
Pin's back right, or back left, I mean. It's a nasty pin, too. Hold it a touch, but that's okay. It's better than being left. It's better than pushing one. Not an easy putt, though. At all.
Sinking this will take you.
We cannot go long, either. We go long, and it's...
And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left.
See, it's really about, like, right here. If we get past this mark right here, it's probably off the green. Squad perfect. See if we read it right. I'm gonna leave it short. I left it short because I took it a little off. It was actually in the hole too. We read it exactly right.
Short putt here, but it does move.
Easy birdie though. 3 under, not bad for pin number 4s. We got moderate wind. We got moderate green speeds. That's a really tough putt if the green speeds are fast. Because if I hit that one past the hole, it's off the green. I promise you guys. Perfect T-ball.
Beauty of a swing there. Setting up here about 105 from the pin.
Alright, so we're up 6 yards plus another 10. We need about 16 more yards. We need something that goes roughly about 120-ish. Not gonna give it a ton of backspin. That's okay. It's gonna be right at the flag, but it's a good number. It's a good club.
Approach shot worked out just fine.
We've had this putt too. This putt goes left.
4 under if this goes down. Looks like a right to left break.
Did we read it right?
Yikes, that went right by.
Okay.
And just drop this on.
I really love the way the course is flying too. I've been really, really happy with the design that I made here. It's very, very close to being a one-for-one replica of the course. I mean, not everything is perfect, but it's close. And with the amount of hours I spent on it, I feel like I did a pretty good job. That is smoked right into the wind. Should be perfect. This is exactly what you want. You want it to land right there in the rough. Just about a couple yards into the rough. That way it stays up here on this little bit flatter spot. I mean, it's not totally flat, but it's flatter than what you're going to get further down the hill for the most part. Unless you go all the way down the hill, like into the rough, it's not as flat. Or I guess it's a little flatter down there than it would be like left side of the fairway. But okay, we're getting about 6 yards. We need about 12 more yards. We need something that goes about 165-ish. We're gonna hit the 7-iron. We're gonna go about 164-ish. We need to go about right there. The wind's gonna hold it up. We went a little too far right. That's okay. And we pulled it a smidge too. Boy, that's gonna be a tough putt. We had the club though, I think. But it landed about 158, 159.
How you do here? We have a very long putt ahead of us.
Yeah, it's up and over the elephant hump. I'm gonna go about right there. Let's just hope it's enough. We pulled it. Might be too far right. Wait, maybe not. I went way left once I got over the hump.
And just a little putt here, but it does move right to left.
All right.
And the putt goes down.
Easy par though. Easy par. Well, not easy, but
that one you're 3 under.
easy putt for par though.
And here we are, 12th hole, and we have a par 4.
We're gonna go just on the left side of the rough there. This pin is stupid, by the way. Stupidest pin probably. Second stupidest, or if not the stupidest pin on the course. But it is a real pin. I'm just gonna let you guys know that right now. It is a real pin. Honestly, we might be able to flop one. I think I will flop one actually. Usually I would hit the spinner, but I'm gonna flop this one. We're gonna hit the 56 flop. That is not good. That's not good, chat. Oh my god, it stayed up. We're so honestly, you still don't want to be here because this. I've already had this putt, chat, and I'm telling you right now, it's a nightmare. You don't want this putt. If I miss, it's gonna be. If I miss, I'm gonna be putting it from like over here, about 8 feet. I'm just gonna let you guys know right now. If I miss, I'm honestly gonna take a smidge off of it. Oh, right there. Watch, if I miss, this is gone. You don't want to be short of this freaking pin location. You want to be past it and like to the left over here. It's just an easier uphill putt, and you're guaranteed a par. All right, wish me luck. Hope and pray. Nope, short. Let's see. There it goes. Like I said, it's gonna be over there. 8 feet. Like I said, 8 feet up the hill. I've had this. I'm telling you guys. I already know the golf course. We fucking missed. Might fall back in though. Oh my god. That's bailout.
Right in our
That
face.
is fucking bailout city. That's twice we've done that now. We're gonna need about 10 more yards. I like about right there. Come on, wind. Come on, wind.
Well,
Boy, it was a good club,
that's,
too.
Gonna get counted as a missed green. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th.
Almost made it. This is no freebie either. We've already missed one of those putts before too. Boy, 3 under right now is insane.
And now the 14th hole.
I can't believe that ball fell back into the hole. Actually, I can. It's happened twice now. It happened on this hole too. That's the crazy thing is that it happened on this hole last time. All right, cannot be long. Let's just put it that way. We got about 13 plus another 6. Almost 20 more yards is about what we need. But I'm not gonna go that much. I'm gonna go a little bit less. I don't want to go long. Long is no fucking good here. I'd rather be chipping short of the green than to be long.
Nicely
It's
done. You got
way
some
up
good
in the air. It's
contact there.
probably short. That's okay.
Good and in the rough.
That's okay. That's not a
Here's
bad
shot
spot to
number
be.
2
Look at this dog
on
shit lie we
hole
got
number
too.
14. Ooh, look at
All right,
here.
it stayed right. The fact that that ball stayed there is a good thing.
For par, let's see what you can do.
That means it's not sloped too much because
And that'll do.
I was kind of holding my breath there, hoping it did not fall back to my feet off the green. That would have been really, really bad. But I think it's as long if you leave that chip about 2 or 3 feet short of what I left it though, it might be off the green. It might be coming right back to you. I'm just letting you guys know if you guys play the course. That might be in the rough. This fairway slopes pretty good from left to right. It's gonna be in the rough. Damn. Okay.
Hitting into an elevated green, we might need more.
It is like that in real life, guys. I'm just letting you know. Don't hate me for that. It's just the way the course is. It's the only thing that's really protecting a 450-yard par 5 from eagles all day. And even then, we could still get an eagle here. All right, so it's playing 135 with a little bit of wind behind us. But we're in the rough. We actually have a decent lie. We're gonna hit the recovery too. So we're gonna hit this.
Yeah, this one's coming out of the rough. And
Might bounce up there.
Make it.
Fuck. You're gonna see a lot of this is like the collection area right here. You're gonna see a lot of balls right here on this pin location after the second shot. See if we can chip it in.
Oh, man.
All right, stayed on the green, didn't roll off. That's good. It's not sloped too much.
Left. This one's just a short putt, but it's moving. To the
Easy
left.
birdie.
Bringing
You're
it
basically
down to
asking to make
4
birdie or
under.
par there though. If you miss the fairway, it's
Here
just
we go
it's not easy.
on hole number 16.
unless you like chip one in like I almost did. You know what I mean? All right, we're actually with the wind. I don't think there's really any advantage to going over other than we might be in the rough. So I'm just gonna lay up here. Should have hit the stinger. This is a horrible layup, by the way. It's gonna stay in the rough.
Check our distance twice as we
Fuck.
set up from the elevated position here.
We cannot hit the recovery. We gotta hit an actual golf shot here. And like I said, that's why you're not going to see too many people laying up right there, to be honest. All right, we just cannot be right of the flag here. If we're right of the flag, we're in big, big trouble. We can't be short either.
Left.
And we are. Fuck.
Okay,
It's going to be a tough par.
onto the green.
I might make the first. Well, I guess we made bogey last round. That's not good enough. It's got to be further up the hill. Might roll off the green.
Okay, you've got this to save.
Not horrible, but
here's an uphill putt moving to the left.
no fucking chance, bro.
All right, tap this one on.
That's how you make bogey laying up, by the way. If you lay up, you better put it in the fairway. Don't do what I did.
And that will bring things up to 3 under par for you. Okay, now on to the par 4, 17.
God, that makes me furious, dude. I should have just hit the driver, dude, over to the second fairway. That's not good. It's gonna be in the right rough. The good news is we're gonna have a
Unlucky.
decent angle into it, and the lie is gonna be.
Second shot
It's not
here
too
on the
bad.
17.
A little below the feet, but it's not as bad as what it could be. That might be really good. Oh yeah. And it rolled into the fucking rough. No way. Go.
Nice chip. Fantastic.
Gosh, man. I can't believe that fucking ball didn't stay on the green to give us a putt.
Okay, let's head to the next.
Dude, we are fucking dead even on the back here. I'm glad the back is playing a little tougher than the front this time. Because it should.
And teeing it up now for the final hole.
So the northwest wind, you'll actually get a proper tailwind here on 18. That's good to know. Now we know. Perfect. It's as perfect as it gets. See if it runs down this hill here. Oh, we really ran one down this time.
Nice.
340.
About
Okay.
2:15 to go from here.
Spins back left. Yep. Eagle would be great here. We're going for it. We're going after it. We landed it short though. Should stay on, but
Sure you can sink this putt.
I'm gonna play to go a touch left. Actually, I'm gonna play to go a little more left. Right there.
Well, this one's looking good so far. It's still on the line.
Wow. We should have kept it right where it was at. We would have been in.
All right, let's put this in the hole.
All right, little birdie. Little 1 under on the back. 4 under overall, 68.
It's going to be a 4 under for you today.
Man, the course is playing a little tougher than I thought it would initially. Upon you know, right before I published it, I was like, yeah, I don't think it's going to play that tough. But it can be tricky. Especially if you've never played it before, it can be tricky. I'm gonna play it on easy settings now and just see how low I can go on it, okay? So let's go, obviously blue tees. And we'll go like pin set number 2. We'll go like low wind, probably out of the northeast. And then we'll just go default on everything else. Let's go morning time frame. And then green speed and everything else would just be normal. Or just be default, I mean. So let's do this and let's see how low we can go here. I should go into the 50s. If I don't go into the 50s and I actually hit the ball well, like pretty straight, you'll know that the fucking course kind of plays a little tough.
Welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get into this. We start our day with the par 5 first hole. Let's put that first drive in the fairway and take it from there. What do you say?
Fuck. It's in the rough. Oh, not a good start.
No good. Second shot here on the first.
Which one's pin 2? Oh, back right. Fuck me. Just gonna put it down there in the fairway. Can't really go after the flag, obviously.
Back in the fairway. Great stuff.
That's good, but it's a tough fucking... We got it up here on the flatter spot, but it's still a tough putt. Just cannot play enough break.
3 feet to go.
Okay. I mean, that sucks.
Head to the next hole. Lovely way to start your round. Birdies around.
It's not a lovely way to start the round, actually.
Par 4 for the second hole. Let's see.
It's actually not lovely, John. You don't want to start the fucking round with a par on a par 5. Especially one that's as easy as that one.
This one looks
Took
like
a little off that. Might roll into the rough. Maybe not.
This one's about 100 yards from the pin. Ooh, a little bit of a fade on that shot.
Back there.
We get a bounce to the left.
Okay.
Great job on that.
Not bad. Below the hole.
Right, if we can sink this, snatch a birdie and be on our way. This one starts off pretty straight and then should turn to the left.
Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. That's fucking terrible.
Putt will go.
I even pulled it a little bit too, still missed it low. That's crazy. I would have never guessed that that would have happened.
Okay, it's a par 3, third hole in front of us. A good tee shot.
Little pull. I don't know if I've birdied this hole yet, since I've been playing it. Since I've birdied it like on practice, like on testing, but I've never, I don't think I've birdied it yet.
Break on this one.
For you guys.
Looking good so far.
Might have made it.
Very good. Is it gonna go?
This fucking guy, dude. Looking good so far. Oh, looking very good. Oh, nice par. Cocksucker.
Shall we? Okay, we have a par 3 on the 4th.
I think I'm gonna get off and go to bed after this chat. I'm gonna get off stream, go to bed, so we can play tomorrow. Fuck. Hold it. It's no bueno.
Yep, that's gonna do just nicely.
Got out of the little bowl right there, though, at least.
An uphill putts, moving right to left. Oh, look at this thing.
Pulled it right into the. Actually, pulled it just to miss it. Never mind. Wow. It's not how you want to start off.
That one currently
not when the conditions are easy.
Let's see what we can do here on the 5th. Oh, you hit the
that'll work.
button on that one. That one's way out there. And this one's around 140 yards to the pin. That green slopes away from us a little bit. Got to be careful we don't go too far.
It's right at it. Go in the hole. That's twice now we've almost put one in the hole. Alright. Got a birdie finally. And really, 5's one of the tougher holes on the golf course. To be honest.
Par 4, 6th hole.
That'll work.
Now that'll play.
Stay in the fairway. Ooh.
All right, this shot's around 130 yards from the pin.
Draw back in there. Go in the hole. Oh, we're striking flags down now.
Here's what you're looking at for birdie.
Okay. Back to back.
Okay, moving on to the next.
Tough greens too on both of those holes. Now we got
down to 2 under.
really 3 easy ones. Or really at least 2 easy greens.
Not too long either.
Ends up front too. I cannot believe we just pulled that, dude. That's fucking terrible.
The deep stuff here.
That is so fucking bad. We hit a really good shot though. Might go in. Wow.
Alrighty, give a tap and we'll head on.
Alright, it's 3 in a row. We're heating up.
3 under par. And the par 4 8th hole is next.
Pulled another one, bro. That should be fine though.
This should be in the fairway.
That's where we aimed at to the left.
And this one's about 130 yards away.
Quad perfect, be good. Oh yeah.
Well done. That's another green in regulation under your belt.
Let's go.
Okay, this putt is around 6 feet out.
Gotta make that one.
They're showing us how it's done. Fourth birdie of the
Four
day
in a
so
row.
far. We're teeing this one up on hole number 9.
Hold another one, bro. I'm really trying not to pull one. See if it hops over. Oh, it kind of did.
Green is elevated.
Fuck, that's terrible. I'm just gonna lay up here.
Yeah, I think you might be coming up.
I mean, we have no choice. It's literally a penalty shot.
Okay, nicely out of the rough there. Now, let us set our sights on the green. And we're setting up about 120 yards out.
That's fucking terrible, dude. That's so bad. It's killing people.
And this one's a fourth.
Fuck, man. Making a mess of this hole.
4 feet to the cup.
I missed it. I knew it too, bro. I was literally thinking, like, man, just play more. Just play a little bit
5
more.
feet to the cup from here.
Wow. That's fucking terrible. I mean, a 6 on that hole is horrendous.
3 under after
Dude,
that.
I don't know why. Like, I'm hitting them straight and then out of nowhere, I just fucking pull one, dude. I don't understand it. That's in the left rough. See, I'm trying hard not to pull one and I push it out there. That's in the rough. Oh, maybe not.
This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. There's a bit of an upslope around the pin.
They're gonna be bitching about this tomorrow. That ball should be in the rough, technically, probably in real life, but because the fairway slopes that way, but it's kind of caved in a little bit there. I'll hear about that one tomorrow. We already know. Perfect. We can make this one.
Looks like we could have a birdie on
The
this
same
hole.
length of the one we just missed. All I can say is you get one that breaks like that a little bit, Chad, don't be afraid to take it outside the hole. Or you're probably going to miss
So
a bunch of those putts on this course.
Par 4 here on the 11th hole.
It's good.
Tee shot's looking good. Oh, wonderfully struck.
Damn.
This one's around 110 yards to the pin.
It's back right. Okay, not bad. A little bit of a downhill putt. Hopefully it comes back a little.
Safe.
Fuck.
This could take you to 5 under. It's breaking left to right, going downhill. This putt's good so far.
Yep,
Boom, you drop
Let's go.
that one, and it's back-to-back birdies.
it's big.
Hole number 12.
Gotta find some birdies though. We're playing on easy settings right now. We're just that bogey on fucking 9 is a killer. Worth a birdie. Hopefully birdie both these par threes back here. We should be able to get birdie here. Yeah, rolling to the rough. Love to see it. That'll make this a lot tougher hole here. I flop one this far. Nope. That sucks. That sucks. This is gonna be tough. Yep. Got a little bit of a bounce there. I mean, that's really all we can do to try to get it close. And then if I hit it a little bit shorter than that, it's probably not gonna get up there. So that's just tough to go after, man.
This one's looking decent. Still looking good. Oh, no, it's not.
That is insane.
Sitting at 6 under par after that one.
That is insane.
Here we go. 13th hole. This one.
That is. You could give me that putt 10 more times and I won't make it. You could give me that putt 10 more times, chat. I'm probably not gonna make it. Hold it a touch. Should hold the green now.
And there we go. Nice little
Not bad.
shot. Here we go. This one for birdie. This one looks like it's breaking to the left.
Wow, we missed it too. We found a way to fucking miss it low. That's insane, man.
Birdie. All right, give this one a little.
I knew I missed it as soon as he didn't say nothing.
All right, let's look up this scorecard.
It's fucking par threes, dude.
6 under par currently.
Fuck, man.
All right, let's knock this.
Playing up
inside
par
the
threes
range.
like dog shit.
Par 3 here on the 14th.
We pulled it a touch, man. Trying to get a shot to get a one, like a hole in one there, but it's gonna break hard right to left too. Actually, no, it's not.
12-foot putt.
We got it straight up the hill. It's not a bad spot to leave it.
Tilting left to right.
Snuck it in. Okay.
That was a fan.
Should have probably played a touch more break, but honestly, I was low key kind of playing for the push. Should work. Not gonna be totally flat, but it'll hold the fairway. See what I mean, chat? That's a little bit right. It doesn't hold the fairway. It's just the way the fairway slopes. Some people aren't gonna like it, but hey, it is what it is. It's just kind of how the course plays. I mean, hold it. That sucks. You cannot pull it off that fucking line. Or you're gonna be over here in the fucking tree. A really good flop.
Oh, almost in there. 4 feet left.
All right, we got birdie.
One drops on in for your
Almost didn't get birdie, but we got it.
Birdie. Okay, on to 16. This one's a par 4.
We're not laying up this time.
thing go. Oh my goodness, he smashed it.
Fuck. Okay, it kind of stayed up. It didn't go all the way down to the bowl. It's okay that it's long and right, honestly. It's up the hill.
All right, let's take this for birdie and peace out. What'd he say? Oh my goodness.
I thought it might have been too much, chat. I'll be honest.
On in, and we'll
God, dude. Gotta get that fucking spinner back there closer to the hole.
Okay, par 4 on this one at 17.
Need a kick.
Great swing.
Should be down probably in the ditch. Might get across. Ooh, it did. No, it did not. Almost did.
Shot's just about 95
Not a bad
yards
spot to be though.
to the pin.
It's up about 9 yards. Probably up about more than 9 now. We're just gonna have to hit this a little bit hard.
Looks like this one has eyes for the green.
Go in.
Nice. That was the club. Lining up a 6-foot putt here.
Almost didn't make it.
9 under is your score.
All right, we're sitting on 63. Not bad. We need to get to 62 here. Gotta get. I mean, hell, we might even get to 61. Or I mean, yeah, 61 would be 11. You could tie up Jarman, old Jarman. It's really good. About as good as we could do.
Okay, I'll accept that. All right, good luck with your second shot here on the 18th hole.
Be good. Go in. Need a kick though.
Great work there. That's a great approach.
Oh yeah.
This one's 8 feet away.
Tied it.
Drops, and you get to
11
end
under,
your round
61.
with eagle. Okay, 11
Pretty
under par
good. We
at
probably
the
should have
end.
played a little better. We should have been in the 50s probably. I mean, we started off with what,
That,
4
I will
pars
let
in a
you
row.
go. Thank you very much for the round of golf. I had a good
On the
amount
easiest,
of
pretty
fun.
much the easiest conditions you can have. I don't know why the golf course is 5,100 yards. It's longer than 5,100. We get plays fucking 68. Why does it say 5,100? Plays 68, 77. That's kind of weird. It must be bugged or something. We get that 8 under on the back. We just lit the fucking back up too. That bogey we had on 9 was atrocious. That should have never happened. Atrocious. That's about as bad as you can play that hole. Minus hitting one like in the woods, like right or something. That's like about as bad as you can play that hole. If you double bogey that hole, then you're really playing bad. Because it's not that hard. Man, we almost had birdie on 13 too. We probably should have made birdie on 16 as well if we get that chip a little closer. Man, we lit the back up big time. All right, chat. That's the Elms. The Elms golf course finally published. It's out there. There's 2 of them that are out there. I would play the other one, the second one, the one that probably has the most plays already. The first one I was missing a couple trees and I had to redo that green on 7, so that's why I published a newer version of the golf course. So I probably should have gave it a different picture, that way you guys don't get it confused. But if you guys look, I'll show you guys real quick. If you want to play the newer version of the course and you don't know which one it is, it's going to be the one that has the so they're both kind of the same picture, but the one that has so you see the one that has more fairway at the bottom of the picture, that's the old one. The new one is less fairway. Basically, you can barely see the fairway. It's kind of the same picture. So just so you guys know. All right, chat. I'm gonna get off so we can be on tomorrow afternoonish. I will catch you guys later. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll be on tomorrow, streaming probably tomorrow. So I'm out of here. Peace.